Huddy.
Back with another cereal review. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
You better.
Drop a like.
You better.
And comment.
You better.
Hit that bell if you want to get notified every video we post. Bing, 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 bing.
Hit that bell. What we got for him today, little Huddy?
We got the Frosted Flakes with crispy cinnamon basketball.
Ooh, featuring Shaq. You see the big Shaq that's on the front of there? Him and Tony teamed up. You've been seeing Shaq in the Frosted Flakes commercials. And now they put the cinnamon basketballs in these Johns. We tried to get Shaq on the line. He wasn't returning our phone calls. We tried to get him to come through to do the review. Hey, what can we do? What can we do? Hopefully he sees it. He'll come into the next one, you know? Let's get that thing cracking real quick.
I love basketball, so.
Frosted Flakes is definitely a top 5 cereal.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's a classic. It's a classic. Oh, you can definitely smell the cinnamon once you crack that thing.
Ooh. So I just looked in my bowl, and it looks like they're orange. I thought orange like basketballs, but I thought they were gonna be like brown because they're cinnamon. Because you can't really see the exact color on the box. They're bright orange, and they almost look like Cheetos. Little Cheetos.
See they are orange, and they do have, you can see the dusting of cinnamon on them. It doesn't fall off on your fingers like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch coating, but it's like baked in there, so.
Wait, take a smell of that before you eat it.
That's big
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
That's what gives it all the smell.
Big cinnamon. Let's try that basketball out. So the crispy basketballs have a nice, smooth, kind of melt-away texture. Once you bite in, you definitely can taste the cinnamon. They smell more cinnamon than they taste. But you can definitely taste the cinnamon. So what's the next step?
Put some milk on it.
2% gang.
2% gang.
Squad. Blue cap. No cap, blue cap. 2% gang. Let's pull up. Pull up.
So once again, taking them Huddy's lines. They in there swimming. Let's get a big spoonful.
So the bowls are finished. What you thinking about it, little Huddy?
Personally, I think you get that slight bit of cinnamon in the milk, but while you're eating the Frosted Flakes, you get no cinnamon. He brought this home, and I was like, did you get any cereal? He was like, yeah, and I saw this, and I was like, what is that? I thought it was just regular Frosted Flakes, but then I saw the basketballs on it, and I thought it was going to be like an overpowered thing of cinnamon. Nope. Can't even taste it.
All right, so out of 10, what are you going to rate this just as a cereal as a whole? What would you rate this cereal?
So, personally, if it would have been off the cinnamon, it would have been like a 3. A 2. But since Frosted Flakes is a good cereal, I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10.
5.5 out of 10. Fair enough. Me, on the other hand, the crispy cinnamon basketballs had a little bit of flavor, had a little bit of cinnamon. Like I said, it smells more cinnamon than they actually tasted, but you could definitely taste the cinnamon throughout your bites. I can say that the ratio of cinnamon basketballs to Frosted Flakes was a good ratio. I would say every bite had at least one basketball in it, with multiple bites having multiple basketballs in it. So that's a nice little touch. They did that right. I can commend them with that. Like I said, they did have a smooth melt away kind of texture to them. So they did get a little bit soggy while sitting in the milk, but overall they still did have a little bit of a crunch even on my last bite and my last basketball. So not too shabby.
I agree with you. They did put a decent amount of basketballs in this box.
The only downside that I have to say about this cereal is I don't know. It could be just my mind playing tricks on me. whenever Frosted Flakes teams up, so the Frosted Flakes and the Fruit Loops mashup, those weren't real Frosted Flakes in there. They take the sugar content, the sugar level down a notch, and I don't know why, but then they just turn into Corn Flakes in the milk. The same thing with these. These aren't real Frosted Flakes, like the OG Frosted Flakes. They do something different with these than regular Frosted Flakes. That would be my only gripe about this cereal. Otherwise, like I said, Frosted Flakes, definitely a top 5 cereal.
So what are you going to rate the Frosted Flakes with cinnamon basketballs?
With crispy cinnamon basketballs.
Oh, yeah.
So crispy. I'm going to rate it a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10. OG Frosted Flakes, they're about a 9 something out of 10. But yeah, like I said, it's just not the same classic OG Frosted Flakes just because they did something different to them. They added the crispy cinnamon basketballs, but they took the sugar level and the sweetness down. So as they're sitting in the milk, your couple last bites, they just taste like Corn Flakes. But the cinnamon basketballs, nice little touch. I commend them on that. They did have a cinnamon Frosted Flakes come out where there's all cinnamon flakes in there. So it's kind of bringing that back, not quite to that level of the cinnamon, but it's a nice little touch. I like that. I like what Kellogg's is doing with trying to keep the OGs OG, but also add a little twist to them. So
they'll be even better than the OG because they'll have a special thing in it.
Maybe one of these tricks will stick and it will be better than the OG. But for now, probably stick with the OGs. But if they want to take the OGs and add some crispy cinnamon basketballs, the real OGs, I ain't gonna be mad at that.
So maybe instead of the cinnamon basketballs, they could use Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Flakes mashup.
2 different companies. One's General Mills, one's Kellogg's. I don't know if they're gonna be teaming up anytime soon. They both want to keep their money in their own pocket. They ain't trying to merge bank accounts. So maybe in the future, General Mills, Kellogg's, if you're hearing us, do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. But as always,
like, comment, subscribe.
Have you tried the Frosted Flakes with the crispy cinnamon basketballs featuring the man, the big Shactus? Have you? Let us know what you think about it. Is Frosted Flakes, OG Frosted Flakes, in your top 5 cereals of all time? Let us know down in the comments below. Till next time, 2% gang.
Peace.